So I remember my first experience of hypnosis was really disappointing in that I was expecting it to be this massively tranced out, weird feeling where I forgot everything. And to be honest, I don't even know what I expected it to be, but I just expected it to be dramatic. So this leads me on to myth buster number 3. It doesn't have to be weird. It doesn't have to be Derren Brown, like, oh my God, what just happened there? That totally freaked me out. And in many ways, it's really disappointingly normal. And this is because we go into trance multiple times a day. We just don't necessarily refer to it as trance. So those moments when you're driving home from a friend's house or work or something, you've done that drive millions of times and you just go on autopilot, that's trance. Those times when you're really into a film and you're really feeling that what the characters feel, that's trance. As much as when you see an advert for something and you think, I fancy that, that's a form of trance as well. It's not this Derren Brown moment of, oh my God, that was mega weird, or at least it doesn't have to be. So people often say, I'm not hypnotizable, or even link it to seeing things in images and pictures. That doesn't make you not hypnotizable. So I want you to start thinking of hypnotherapy as something quite different from the hypnosis acts or stage hypnosis. So what hypnotherapy does is it accesses the subconscious mind, which we all have. So by saying I can't use hypnotherapy is like saying you don't have a subconscious mind, which is of course nonsense. But unless you are particularly highly suggestible, then no, the stage hypnosis isn't going to work for you. Anyone who's attended a Derren Brown type performance, they have loads of little suggestibility tests that you run through, whether you know about it or not. And they sort of wean you down to the very small percentage of people that are actually really good subjects for some good TV or some good shows. Hypnotherapy is nothing like that, very disappointingly, but it's nothing like that. So it is really useful if you can see in images, see in pictures. I know that when I'm thinking and processing, it's all visual, it's all in pictures, but it absolutely doesn't have to be. And I used to think that it had to be too. As long as you can recall feelings of some nature, so whether it's visual, whether it's sensory, whether it's in a smell, whether it's audible, whatever that way that you process, that's fine. We can work with that. So there is no hypnosis won't work for me. There is, though, a commitment to it. If you aren't going to commit to the hypnotherapeutic process, then it is unlikely to work for you, but that's very rare. One thing's really important to remember, though, is that the subconscious mind is there, as I keep saying, for this one reason. It's to keep us safe. It's not there to keep us happy and fulfilled. It's there to keep us safe. So if it thinks, which it will, initially at least, that this process that we're doing is going to change that status quo, which is why we're there, we want to lose a habit or something, then it's going to hold on to it, it's going to resist it, it's going to try and keep it because it thinks it's served you well. And at one point it would have served you well, but it's just outdated now. So there will be an element of resistance, some more than others, but we can work through that. That does not make you not hypnotizable. My message is, don't let anyone tell you that you're not hypnotizable and that hypnotherapy definitely won't work for you, or that because you don't see in pictures, hypnotherapy won't work for you. Not true.